Hey guys, it's Cece with another tutorial. This time we're doing a cute top for the summer. I have a 4mm hook and some yarn. I'm going to start off by chaining 59. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. The top is pretty beginner friendly, so as long as you know how to do a half double crochet and chain, you should be good. So this is for the top of the back part of the top. So this part needs to be long enough to stretch from shoulder to shoulder on you. For me, it was 59. So now I'm going to chain 2 and then go into the third stitch with a half double crochet, and I'm going to half double crochet for the remainder of the row. So now that I've reached the end of the row, I'm going to chain 2 and then turn my work. So this chain 2 is going to act as the initial half double crochet in the row. So we're going to skip that first stitch and go into the second with a half double crochet. You're going to continue the row by half double crocheting at every stitch for the remainder of the row. So now I've reached the end of the second row. Be sure for each row that you're placing a half double crochet where the chain 2 is. So now we're going to chain 2, turn your work. That chain 2 is going to be the first half double crochet. So we're going to skip that initial stitch and go into the second one with a half double crochet. You're going to finish the row by placing a half double crochet in each stitch. So you're going to do 5 rows, or at least that's what I did for my top. And I'll show you when the 5 rows are done. So here are my 5 rows of half double crochet. I'm going to chain 2 and turn my work. Now I'm going to start working on one of the front straps. The chain 2 is still the initial half double crochet. So I'm going into the second stitch with another half double crochet. I decided to make my straps in the front 18 half double crochets. That does include the chain 2. All right, so here are my 18 half double crochet. Again, that does include the chain 2 as the initial half double crochet. Now I'm just going to chain 2 and turn my work and continue with the rows just like we have previously, with the chain 2 being the first half double crochet. So you skip that first stitch and go into the second with a half double crochet and continue with half double crochet until you end the row. Okay, so now I'm at the end of the second row. I'm just going to chain 2 and turn my work. We're going to continue doing this for 64 rows, or at least that's how long I liked it. So here are the 64 rows. Plus, I did end the strap by decreasing once on each side for 12 rows to create the point. So here you'll see me attaching the yarn to make the second front strap. I am attaching the yarn to where that chain 2 is. That way I still have that as a half double crochet. So we're going to chain up 2 and then skip that first stitch and go into the second one with a half double crochet and make a total of 18 half double crochets. That does include the chain 2 at the beginning. Now that I have my 18 half double crochets, I'm going to chain 2 and turn my work, skip the first stitch and go into the second. This side should really just mirror the first side that you've done already. So I'll come back and show you when the second one is complete. So here are both of the front straps. The second one doesn't have the end, it just has the 64 rows. So I'm going to show you a little bit of how I created that. So I just put a decrease on each end of the row and then have double crochets through the middle. So I start with a decrease and then have double crochet until the last 2 stitches. Now keep in mind that the chain 2 on the end does count as a stitch. So keep that in mind when you're decreasing. So I've decreased to the point where there are just 2 stitches left, and the chain 2 on the end, but I'm not going to use that on this one. I'm just going to place a decrease in those 2 stitches and then chain up 1 and cut the yarn. So now we're going to create the 2 thinner straps that are on the back of the top. You're going to make a slip knot and attach the yarn, and then you're going to chain 2, skip that first stitch and go into the second one with a half double crochet, and you'll do 5 half double crochets. Now that I have my 5 half double crochets, I'm going to chain up 2 and turn my work, skip the first stitch and go into the second with a half double crochet and continue for the remainder of the row. You're just going to do that until the strap is long enough for your liking. I did a total of 90 rows, and I did do 5 additional rows to decrease it into a point at the end of the strap. So I completed the 90 regular rows and the 5 decrease rows on the first back strap, and now I'm going to go into the other side of the top and create the second back strap. You're going to do the same exact thing you did for the last one and just mirror it. Attach your yarn, chain up 2, skip the first stitch, make 5 half double crochet, and then continue for 90 rows and do 5 rows of decrease at the end to bring it to a point. So once you finish that second back strap, the top is done. This is what it should look like, and I'm going to show you a few ways that I've worn it. If you guys haven't already, please like, share, subscribe. If you make the top and post on any social media, please tag me. I love you guys. Thanks for watching my tutorial. See you next time.